Why is fitness content so stale nowadays? A lot of people will ask that question. They want to know why it doesn't seem to hit like it used to. And the answer is pretty simple. It was too much. You gave everybody too much information. There was a big, it was like a brain drain from the World War or something. It's like every freaking science nerd came out of nowhere with giant muscles that was like 5'4", and they were like, this is how you work out optimally. Great. How do you do a tricep pull down like this? Okay, but how do you do it perfectly? Here's a 45-minute video. Nobody cared. Actually, people cared a lot, but nobody needs it anymore. That's the thing. We don't need it anymore. The content scene has slowed down because it's not creative anymore. It's not innovative. Everybody that was a science-based lifter was pretty much proven that they weren't making as much gains as people like Sam Sulek, who just worked really hard. And then there was that's the other factor of it, though. It's there's like a content fatigue because nobody looks like each other. Nobody has, that's one of the main driving points of every single fitness channel is that everybody has different genetics. And if we all have different genetics, then we're all going to look different. So this might not work for you. So what will work for everybody? Well, every content creator says the same thing. Well, generally, if you go to the gym often and push yourself pretty hard, you'll get some results. So it clicks in everybody's head after you watch 900 of these videos by 500 different people. They all have the same theme. Do you get it yet? It's the themes that connect in people's mind. And now there's a content fatigue. Now it's stale. Why is it stale? Dude, it's stale because we get it. There's nothing more you can say. We know how every steroid works. We know it's all genetics based. If it's all genetics based, then I'm not going to be 6'1" like Sebum, because I'm only 6 foot tall like Sam Sulek. I think he's 6 foot tall. I'm only going to be 6 foot tall, so I'll never look like Greg Doucette because he's 5'6", and I'll never look like Jeff Nippard because he's 5'4", and I'll never look like Mike Israetel because he's 5'2". So it doesn't matter. And then half of the content creators are on gear, so I'm never going to look like them. But am I going to look like the few who aren't? Am I going to look like Will Tennyson? Am I going to have striations on my fucking eyebrows? No, probably not. The guy's locked in. Will Tennyson is still relevant and not stale because he's turned into like the Mr. Beast of the fitness industry. The guy's making the most creative videos known to man. He's trying so hard, and he's doing a great job. That's why some people are still relevant. Even Greg Doucette, at least it's a drama channel to some extent. As some fitness news comes out and he goes, well, that's wrong. No, that's right. That's correct. I can't believe this. At least there's something engaging going on. It's not just another study. Sam Sulek still gets pretty good views. It's because people like him. He's a vlogger. Yes, he's a fitness guy. Yes, he's a bodybuilder. Yes, but he proved himself, right? It's the people that have proved themselves that their method works over time. That's why it's kind of stale, but it's not for them. IFBB pros, people winning competitions, people proving their diet works, they still have consistent viewership. It's the people who haven't gained any size, don't win competitions when they enter them, don't seem to give out legitimately good advice, running copious amounts of steroids. We get it now. The staleness is created by this fatigue of understanding everything. You're either on steroids, so I don't know if I need to learn how to do a better bicep curl from you, or if I just need to go to the gym and do a bicep curl. It's not rocket science at the end of the day, because it's normal people that are consuming this. If Sam gets 1 million views on a video, how many of those do you think are legitimate bodybuilders that are actually serious about it? Like, legitimately serious. Not half serious like most people are.
Now, I'm really mad.
Most people are watching it because it's good advice, right? And he can give you tips on eating, general workout stuff. There's a reason it works. But there's all these channels. every single 19-year-old on TikTok has made a video about how Coke Zero is fine. Yes. How many times do I have to watch a video from some guy that's been around for 30 years making fitness content saying, well, if you want to burn fat more directly, you're going to do an incline walk on a treadmill. Instead of going for a run, you'll burn more fat over time on a run. It's the carbohydrates that you're going to burn off first at a higher heart rate. We get it. There's nothing new. There's nothing new. I wish there was always a breakthrough. Why is the fitness content so stale? It's not because everybody bought a tripod and went to the gym. It's not because everybody's wearing Young LA and dark sports. It's because those people that bought a tripod, those people that bought the gym clothes, the Gymshark, whatever they got the pre-workout, they figured it out. They don't need your help anymore. What's the first thing you do when you get into exercising? Let me tell you what it is. You find Athlean X, and he's just this in-shape freaking monster, and you're like, that's what I want to look like, because that's like the ideal physique when you're starting out. You're like, this is perfect. Super lean, obviously, muscular, trained, in control. What a beast. And then it just slowly goes into this pool of insane content creation where it's like entertainment, science-based overhaul. And then by the end of it, after you've gone through the wormhole, starting small, going big, and then finishing small again, you come back to two guys that you ended up sticking with because you found out they were legitimately giving you good information. And now, here and there, you get a reel. It's branching out into the entertainment realm now is the only option. You have to be an entertainer. We don't care that your science shows you how to do the perfect brachialis stretch, the perfect fucking upside down Sasquatch shit on the fucking pull-up bar so that you can get max range of motion in your neck muscles so that you can sleep better at a 45-degree angle. And maybe if you get an extra 30 seconds of shut-eye before the morning ends, your sugar intake is going to level off at a 70 decibel thing so that you only need to take 4 grams of melatonin instead of the recommended 5 gummies that your mom got you. None of it, it's too much. It doesn't matter. You go to the gym, you work out hard, and you do it for 10 years. And then you hop on steroids. That's it. That's the fitness industry. You want to be huge? You want to get gigantic muscles? Wow! You want to be the man? Well, you have to work out forever. It doesn't matter if all of your fat goes to your face like me and you have cortisol face. It doesn't matter if you have abs and calf striations. Because guess what? We're all genetically different. So this might not apply to you. There's literal fat people with YouTube channels telling you how to exercise. I'll tell you right now, go on a walk. The people aren't even doing the bare minimum. And the first thing they type in on how to exercise, they get a 90-minute dissertation with 20 Duke University studies on why it's good to eat cocoa butter right before the gym and then to do 14 variations of calf stretches at different angles so that you hit every single molded element. These people aren't even going to the gym 3 times a week. They don't need to know that. You're making content for each other. Like, if you're making this video for Sebum, that makes a lot of sense. Great, you should have 1 viewer. You should just unlist it and send them the link. Because I don't know what I'm doing with this information. I go to the gym, and if I really need to know something like, how do you do an RDL? How do you do a back row, a barbell back row? I'll look up a reel or a short or a TikTok. I don't need a 10-minute video on the perfect way to do it. Fuck you. Nobody wants that shit. We're trying to get jacked. We're trying to look good. We're vain. We're watching workout videos, how to optimize my jawline because I have a fat face. You think I care about, oh, you should do a spider curl at least twice a week. That's how I got my bicep peak to show. What if I have long biceps? Oh, well, we're just genetically different, maybe you'll have a big back. I can't grow my back. Have you tried pull-ups? No, I can't do a pull-up. I don't like calisthenics. It's gotten to a point where we've devolved. into like this pit of, well, what if this? What if that? What if that? And then, I mean, go online. What are people doing? They're wearing big pants because they don't want to do legs and they want to drink White Monsters. And they go to the gym 4 days a week and they pump arms. And guess what? It's just like it's always been. 20 years ago, 40 years ago, it's the same shit. You want to get gigantic, have good genetics, be born a Greek god, or get on gear, or wait 12 years till you hit your genetic limit. But you're probably not going to because you're probably not working out hard enough to begin with. So sorry. How many people are actually locked in just because you got a dark sports shirt or whatever it's called, the wolf thing? It doesn't mean anything. It's like a girl getting Lululemon pants. At least they only make those up to a certain size, but people still fit their stomachs in them somehow. So, what's the point of the information overload? Why is the content so stale? It's because it's meaningless to everybody. It's the same shit on repeat. When the message is clear, what does Greg Doucette say? Work out harder than last time. What does Sam Sulek say? Just go till failure. And guess what works? What happened with Jeff Nippard? He had 19 years of being a in-shape phenom, and he couldn't get any size. And then the second he started pushing himself over the limit, he gained a bunch of size. The science guy. It's like if Bill Nye, the science guy, died and went to heaven and was like, I'm not even an atheist anymore. It's this giant rabbit hole of things that people don't want to get into. And it starts with the money. How many of your friends have said, "Oh, let me get some dumbbells for the house. Let me get a bench for the garage and I'll work out there so I don't have to go to the gym." And you know what I ask my friends when they say, I say, "Do you even do push-ups in your house?" Cuz I don't. I've gotten some dumbbells for free and I don't use them. They're sitting in my house right now. I don't use them. I go to the gym and I curl. If you're not even doing push-ups in your house, why are you watching YouTube videos on how to get 40-inch arms? You're not. It's meaningless. At a certain point, it clicks in everybody's head that it's not happening because they don't really want it. And then the other half of people do want it, but they understand, well, I just have to wait like 9 years until I get that big. No, not really. You can gain a lot of size in 1 or 2 years. You can really change your life. But the information is pretty much out there. Everything we need to know. This is the workout video. If you need tips on how to work out, maybe in another year I'll update you. I'm sure the answer is going to be the same. Go to bed on time, go to the gym every day, work out really hard, eat pretty good, take some vitamins. When you go to the doctor, guess what he's going to say to you? You're going to say, "Doc, I got headaches." He's going to say, "Yeah? The exercise? Take your vitamins?" "No, I don't." "Well, I'm not writing you a script, you junkie. Go to the fucking gym." "Hey, doc, I get after I eat, I don't feel so good." "Well, why don't you just walk after you eat?" "I don't know, doc." "Well, here's 9,000 TikToks saying that it's good for digestion." "Okay, doc, thanks." Do you need a PhD? That's it. Nobody needs a PhD for any of it. Nobody needs a nutrition degree. No one needs a doctor. No one needs a consultant. No one that cares, right? Obviously, people still need the information, but nobody that's in it. The new people don't think the content's stale, obviously, and some of the content is not stale. Does More Plates, More Dates still make videos? Not really. He made one about The Rock recently, but how many times is he going to explain to you what steroids do? How many times is he going to get look at Derek's delts comment and go like, yeah? There's nothing else to say. He said it all. He's covered it. Everybody knows everything now about working out. Even people who are small, even people who are skinny, even people who are fat, they get it. They know actors are on steroids. They know what steroids look like. You got pimples, your hair is receding. And nobody's seeing each other's balls, but they would know. Information overload, dude. Analysis paralysis, whatever you want to call it. We know. It's stale because we know.